Hi friends, today for math we are going to be utilizing our same as statement. Let's think about what same as means. What do you think it means when someone says that's the same as? Very good. I heard you say that means it is equal, right? It's the same. So the first thing that we're going to do for our first objective of the day, we are going to be using Play-Doh. Okay, so I have Play-Doh and I have the number 2 sheet. So can you get out your sheet that has the number 2 on it for me? Okay, get that out. And if you have Play-Doh, get some Play-Doh out. Or if you have anything else that can help you shape something, like what is that little stuff that you guys use? It looks like little balls. I can't think of the name of it, but you can also use that too. And if you don't have that, I'm going to show you how to do it with your finger, okay? No worries. All right, so take a look at Miss Bobby. And the first thing that I'm going to do is, what number is this? This is number 2, right? Let's fold it so you can just see 1, 2. What number is that? Very good. That is number 2. I'm going to pinch off 2 pieces of Play-Doh, and I'm going to roll it in my hands, and I'm going to make a tally mark with it. I've made a tally mark with my Play-Doh. How many tally marks did I make? Very good. I made 2 tally marks. Now, I want to do something else with the rest of my Play-Doh. Now, I want to try to make the shape of the 2. So, I'm actually going to break off the rest of this. I'm going to roll this piece in my hand like this to make it look like a long snake. And then, do you see this little star at the tip of the 2? I am going to put my Play-Doh right here at the star, and I am going to follow the form of the number 2. The number 2 curved and dropped down. It curved and dropped down. But then I also have this down here. What is this doing? Good job. It's going straight across, isn't it? So now I'm going to make my second Play-Doh snake, and I'm going to put it at the bottom. Now I've made the number 2. I've made the number 2, and I have showed 2 tally marks. Very good. Why don't you pause this video and give this a try? Okay, and for all of my wonderful, wonderful friends that do not have Play-Doh at home, that is A-okay. We are going to still talk about how we can show the number 2. Can we use our fingers to show the number 2? Yes, we can. We can hold up 2 math fingers. We can show the number 2 with putting one finger up on one hand, another finger up on the other hand. How many fingers do you see? Very good. How many earrings do I have on? Good job. How many eyes do I have? Very good. So can we show the number 2 without Play-Doh? Of course we can. Very good. Now, one last thing I want you to try with your number 2. Now, we're going to look at our number 2, and I'm going to put my finger on the star. Put your finger on the star. Very good. Now, I want you to trace the number 2 with your finger. Are you ready? All right, we're going to curve up, drop down, slant down, and straight across. Let's do it one more time. Finger on the star. Curve up, slant down, all the way down to the bottom. Stop. Straight across. Very good, my friends. Okay, my loves, for this next activity, we are going to be using some goldfish. I have a little piece of paper. What shape is this? Good job. It's a square. Very good. And then I'm also going to be using your sheet with your teddy bears and your fish, okay? And a marker. So get your paper with your teddy bears and your fish, a marker. If you have some goldfish, or you can just use crackers or gummy bears or fruit snacks, whatever you want to use, and a little piece of paper or a plate, okay? All right, so for this activity, I want you to look at how many goldfish I am going to place on my paper. Are you ready? Count the crackers as I put them on the plate. Did you do that? All right. How many goldfish did I put on the plate? Very good. I would like for someone to show me this number of goldfish on your math hands. Show me this number of goldfish on your math hands. Very good. You should have showed me 1, 2, 3. So how many fingers is that? Very good. How many goldfish are on our piece of paper? Good. Is it the same? Is it the same number? Yes, it is the same number. Very good. Okay, let's do it again. Count the goldfish as I put them on the paper. How many goldfish did you count? Very good. Show me with your math hands how many goldfish there are on the paper. Very good. You should have shown me 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? You should have held up 4 of your math fingers. Is that the same? Yes, you counted the same number of crackers as math fingers. Very good. Let's do one more. Count the goldfish as I sit them on the paper. How many did I see on the paper? Very good. Can you show me that many on your fingers? Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. 5 math fingers. Now, can you say, I have the same number of fingers as I do goldfish? Very good, my friends. Okay, the last part of our lesson for today, I would like for you to get out your paper with your teddy bears and your fish. You may pause this video to get your paper with your teddy bears and your fish. Okay, Miss Bobby has her paper with her teddy bears and fish on it, and I also have my marker. You can use your marker or a crayon for this last part of the lesson. Okay, let's look at the top first. So I'm going to fold my paper. And first we're going to work with the top. All right. So some bears went fishing for dinner. Each bear caught 1 fish. How many fishes did each bear catch? Very good. Each bear caught 1 fish. Okay. How many bears do you see in this set? Very good. You see 3 bears. How many fish do you see in this set? Good job. You see 3 fish. Okay, tell me, how many bears again in this set? And how many fish in this set? Good job. I am going to use my words and say, I have the same number of bears as I do fish. I have the same number of bears as I do fish. Now, I'm going to let each bear eat one fish. So with my marker, I'm going to cross out the fish as the bear gobbles it up. Are you ready? It's time for this bear to eat. Did he eat it? Yes. And now I'm going to draw the little fishy in his belly. Next. 2. Now I'm going to draw the little fish in his belly. The next bear. 3. I'm going to draw the little fish in his belly. So, how many fish did the bear eat? Each bear ate one fish. So now all 3 fishes are gone. Very good, my friends. Very good. You may pause this video and practice this top lesson, okay? Pause your video and practice the top set for me. Okay, my friends, we are on the bottom part of this paper. This is the last part. All right, before we get started, what do you notice? What do you notice about the bears and the fish? Very good. I noticed that they are not lined up. So I wonder if they are the same number. I wonder if they're the same as the bears. And I wonder if the bears are the same as the fish. Only one way we can find out. Let's go ahead and have our bears eat some of those fish, okay? Are you ready? So we're not going to count this time. This time, we're going to just have the bears eat their fish, okay? So let's feed this bear. Are you ready? Let's put that fish in his belly. Did he eat it? Yes, he did. Let's feed our next bear. He's eating it. Now we have 2 bears that ate. And how many fish gone? Very good. Now it's time for our next bear to eat. You ready? It's in his belly. Now how many fish do we have gone? Good job. And how many bears ate? Very good. Now let's feed the next bear. Oh, did the next bear eat? Yes, he did. How many fish have been eaten? Very good. And how many bears ate? Good job. Let's feed our last bear. How many bears ate? Good. And how many fish have been eaten? Very good, my friends. So how many bears do we have? Good job. And how many fish did we have? So tell me, is it the same as? Yes, we have the same number of bears as we did fish. Even though our fish and our bears were not lined up, we still had the same number of bears as we did fish.